Hello Libra, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your mid-month reading. So for this one, I'm going to use the horoscope spread, combining astrology and tarot, and cover different areas of your life. So finances, home, your well-being, of course, relationship, um, goals, aspiration, behind the scenes, a little bit of everything. So what are the energies here? How are you going to feel? How are you going to see finances, career, love, home, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. From the first house through the 12th. What are the energies, please, for Libra? One more. Okay, Libra, the Fool keeps coming for you. It feels like a new beginning, or a new love, or a kind of a new way. But really, the Fool is kind of consistent for you guys now. This though is a beautiful combination because if there was a potential, now the heart is open. I don't know how is going to unfold the reading, but I'm going to keep that in mind that we are dealing with something new. As I mentioned before, Uranus is going to move to Gemini, and then I feel like things are going to be more spontaneous. I even mentioned in the previous reading for you guys something may be unconventional, but you feel like you're ready to open up towards it, even if it feels like too risky. The Queen of Wands also comes for you guys a lot. Very passionate. If this is you, you feel now more confident, more alive. You feel like you're ready for an adventure with the Fool, when it comes to love and the world. New beginning. So there is something that, or you feel like this new beginning is what you feel is going to complete you, because that's the journey here. Also, why is this important? Because this is Saturnian, and Saturn will move to Aries. It's going to oppose you. So I feel like it feels like a new life, a new beginning. If just something is changing here. I keep saying to you guys, it feels like something is different this time. But it is maybe towards this great love, the beginning that is worth it, and you feel like this is your journey. I'm gonna get all the 12 houses here. This is Saturn in Libra, is your card. Definitely, I feel like you have to deal with a situation here of or restriction or breakup or separation in order to start something new. The Devil in the second house, the Emperor, a lot about control. Again, this is for the mid-month, remember. The Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. What an interesting situation. The Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and this is in the ninth house. Thinking of that world, by the way. It feels like no matter what, this decision that you have to make, and for some of you, maybe it is a distance, something about marriage, divorce. This is the proposal. This is the best choice. But I'm looking at it has something to do with the Three of Swords. The Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Temperance, which is very important since the Devil is coming here, and the Ace of Swords. I am getting that with the aces again, the Ace of Cups before and the Ace of Swords. This is definitely some type of big breakthroughs, but also cutting something off, Libra. Now, when the Three of Swords comes in, Saturn in Libra energy, Saturn is exalted in Libra. Actually, the Three of Swords, I've said it before, is part of the Empress. It is helping you guys to understand what is best for you. Thinking of the Empress or Venus energy, which is going to go also to Aries. So I feel like these are things that are opposing you. And with oppositions, we're looking at relationship. We're looking at how we are affected by another person, especially because you are the sign of relationship. You are the sign of balance. It's going to be very important. So the Three of Swords comes in as when it comes to your heart and when it comes here to duties, obligations. What is something here that has prevented you with thinking of Empress energy regarding your nurturing, your harmony? You feel like I have to make this choice, even if it feels difficult. Maybe something now feels delayed or there's other extreme situation. Why is this also important for some of you? Is because the devil being in the second house does deal with assets, values. If this is something about the material, and again, not all messages are going to apply to each of you, so please just kind of get the message that applies. But when the devil comes in the second house, we are kind of stuck because of the material, because this is the house of material, but also of the five senses. Have we blocked when it comes to our, even thinking of Venus here, when it comes to our desires just because of the material? Is it become something so codependent that we don't feel free anymore? Because you're the opposite sign here, the Page of Wands with the devil, this is freedom. This is the house of intimacy here, of shared resources, and that feels carefree, feels like ready for something more passionate here. Is That's what I feel like, this energy. Is it worth it? I'm staying in a situation that I don't feel like I'm happy anymore. Your career, your assets, your values, your daily life and routine are going through a lot, I want to say, of being tested. You have something here that is going to come with an offer, but you feel like you have to deal with some type of control or codependent or fear when it comes to your worth or when it comes to your values. If you feel like someone else here is holding that, then you just want freedom. You cannot just stay because of money, or just because something feels safe. There's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like you have options here. That's what it feels like. Especially again, the devil, and it's followed here in the third house of communication, surroundings, contract, anything that has to do here with people close to you. The Emperor is trying to take control over a situation. This is Aries energy, Emperor, and opposite the house is Mars in Aries. So we definitely, I feel like whatever it is, I am getting that, or you're going to deal with someone that is coming in and is saying that, yes, this is the rules, this is the obligations, or maybe there's a boss here or someone that you feel like can help you. It can be your mind as well. Whatever is these rules, or, kind of, it feels like this foundation that you need to build, you and this person, it's coming in the ninth house after that, that there's a pathway, a clear pathway that is opened. But there needs to be some type of assertion with this, or a focus on one particular pathway. That's why I said, if this is relocation, if you're dealing with anything that has to do with contracts, anything that has to do with rules, regulations, legal matters, finally something is going to be very clear in your pathway. Even if you are between two choices, something is going to tell you this is the best pathway for you, go for it. And yes, as a Libra, you are going to feel the Three of Swords because you are very concerned about another person here, or what's going to happen. But I have to say, no matter what it is, and if this is something that has to do with home as well, family, the Knight of Pentacles guarantees you that whatever the choice or whatever you go through, there's going to be something here reliable, consistent. Financially here, if you're waiting something regarding inheritance, property is coming in. At the end of the matter is that something is going to, I feel like, yeah, these are the two earth, yeah, Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles here. You might be that person that no matter what, this card to me is like, I'm going to take action step by step towards something that is guaranteed. It's like you're preparing, maybe your home, maybe your emotional security, maybe your family, that you feel like, I'm dealing with this situation, again, cutting through this. The Ace of Swords, I feel like it's very pure and objective. But you're going to be fine, because I feel like, or you have help, or you are taking these steps that are giving you backup. It's not impulsive, it's not rushing. again, financially here, something is going to come through home, or you're going to have at least that stability at home here. Now, the Nine of Wands, another situation. I feel like there's this going back. I'm getting this temptation here, and then this resistance. Like, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I know exactly here my boundaries or how far I've come in. I cannot let this temptation when it comes to my self-worth, because the Nine of Wands in the fifth house of hobbies, love, romance is like, is the wounded energy here, but still someone that is strong. There's that inner strength, there's that determination, there's that kind of protection. It's like, this is what I require when it comes to love and what it is that I want. And I'm going to stay strong. It might be that you're protecting someone here. This may also come in because when it comes to, if this is about a coworker, if this is about when it comes to your daily life routine, what are you going to do? Another Mars, by the way. Mars is in Cancer, is going to move to Leo on the 18th. So it's going to help you. You're not going to feel anymore the frustration. Some of you, especially if you have a late degree Libra, you're feeling Mars in Cancer still. But I feel like there's going to be a relief after this, because the Mars in Leo, or the Seven of Wands here, feels like you already have success, or you know here when it comes to what you need to honor. You're standing strong and protecting anything here that has to do with your daily life, work routine, coworkers. It's like, I got this. It's like you know where the advantage is with this one. Especially again when it comes to something there or someone that is trying to hold you with this devil energy. And we're gonna talk how, because there's going to be healing and balance that you don't see yet behind the scenes. But this is very important, and I feel like that's why the balance is coming in. I don't know if also someone that protects you, but it's telling you you have the advantage here when it comes to work, stability, security with other people. Stand strong, stand above everything else. Now, in your, this is your house, by the way, in your marriage house, when it comes to ideal partnership here, even one-on-one connection, the Queen of Pentacles is someone here, and going back, I don't know if this is an energy here, because remember we had the Queen of Wands, of someone that is concerned just about the material, or this is the temptation that you have, because the Queen of Pentacles, it is concerned about the stability, the security, most of the time knows the self-worth. It's like a person of substance here, and values. But again, if we're looking at, I don't do reversals, so if you're looking at the negative side, it might be that someone is like, I'm not sure here if there's going to be commitment. There's the fear of this Queen of Pentacles. It might be that you are looking at this person, that this is what you want, but you feel tied to another situation here. Because this can be the other person. This can be open enemies. I'm not getting that, but it can be that energy of fear. What if I don't have what this person wants? Now, the Page of Wands being in a house that is very intense, the house of Scorpio, where we feel like we have to go through big transformation, losses, ending, rebirth. This is good news for you guys. There's something here that will awaken you, that you feel like you can be more carefree. Because look at the Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands here. I feel like whatever is this energy, yes, I'm standing strong. I feel like it's something will come in here. And I love that the Page of Wands is looking at the Two of Wands. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the journey. I'm ready to go towards this person or situation. Something here, long distance, or the vision here, or the future looks brighter. That's why I love the Two of Wands here. Really, like, there's something here that you can see. A kind of long term, there will be the best choice for you, the best life for you. Yes, you have to cut through something here, karmic ties, contracts, or things that have been extremes here, or attachments. but really I feel like the Page of Wands is like the news or the vision or something that you feel more carefree. Now also, if I'm going to look at career wise and combine it here with the Devil and the Seven of Wands, is because this Four of Cups that is coming in the 10th house, which is Moon in Cancer energy, by the way, has to do with your public image, has to do here with your status, reputation. It's like someone that there's an offer but is afraid. That might be that the attachment here. It's like, I don't know, do I want this? Is this best? What do I need to kind of overcome here? How do I win? What is mine? So maybe that's the fear that you have when it comes to this situation here of career status and reputation. How is this going to change my image? What do I need to do here? Is this worth it? Because with number 4, which is part of the Emperor here, it's like someone is also considering, where do I have power? Where do I have security again and stability? That is going to be important. So there's something that is going to be offered, and you will decide, I feel like, what's best, the best choice for you. The Page of Swords that is in the 11th house, to me, or there's a lot of, kind of online activities here, gathering information. Someone may be watching, keeping tabs, kind of a situation. Be aware of that. It's like someone that is trying to figure things out. Though, again, I said you are very protective when it comes to social media, networking, vision. Even for some of you, you feel like you want to do something else here and you're curious, because the pages that you have, you going back to the Fool and the pages, definitely there's something new. Now with the Fool, is more kind of exciting here, just about the adventure. With the pages, you have something, you have some information. You're not going blindly into whatever this networking, friends, intimacy, connection. You have some information. You feel like, okay, how this is going to develop. Where with the Full energy, which might have happened before, is that kind of, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Where do I go? So that's what I feel here. Someone that it's part of this Ace of Swords as well, because it's holding that Ace of Swords. So something will develop here in the house of vision, goals, networking, friends, that you might find some information and will help you. Now, why I love the Temperance here in the 12th house. First of all, I look at the Temperance as the antidote, as the healing of the Devil. And these two houses can work very well together when they understand each other, the second house and the 12th house. Because the second house, I said here, there's something about the material, where we hold on tightly to things because we're afraid. Think of Taurus energy, possessions, values, senses. And then with the Pisces energy, which there's nothing about the material, is all about kind of dissolving here. It's merging, it's ethereal, it's an unconscious connection here. So it's like bringing the material and the kind of the ethereal or the subconscious things together. It's like these two houses need each other, and that's how I feel like you are going to be able to bring this, where you find something here in the 3D that you want, when it comes to your senses and how you look at what is needed, your body, your, even when it comes to think of it, when it comes to love, Venus energy, what is something that you don't lose, especially thinking again of possessions and tangible. You don't need to completely lose yourself here, but also you want to connect with something higher. Again, this might just be about how you make money. You might be feeling like, when it comes to my career, my status, if it is not about a person here, it might just be that, how do I go about it? Because right now I feel torn. There's different situations here that are coming in. So I feel like that's what it's telling you. There's going to be this adjustment, this merging, this balance, this healing. I do believe that you guys have gotten the death card before a lot. So now the temperance is kind of between the endings and new beginnings, and this attachment is like finally is saying that what you don't see is that you're going through a lot of healing, or there's going to be adjustment. It might be someone that is coming in here, especially because we opened up with a heartbreak card and we closed here with a healing card, the merging, the balance card. So it's important for you to be aware of that energy. If you especially feel right now, as I mentioned, with all of these astrological aspects here, oppositions, squares, that you feel torn, it's like because again, there's going to be something new, a breakthrough and a choice here that kind of is guiding you for the future. What's best for you, that is going to help you. So romantically, as I mentioned, there's two fire energies. It feels like though there's a carefree, there's a little bit here that you feel like I need to be careful and cautious but not give up. And there's someone here that it wants to know at the same time that there's going to be stability. Yes, career wise, or when it comes to your assets, your values, your reputation, there's an offer. You're just going between what you need to stand strong when it comes to your position here, your assets, and how you go about it. Home, you're looking good. It's like towards something financially here, stable, committed, well off. But I do believe that it's going to be here something very important that is going to be highlighted, which I said, I believe, with the full moon that I did for you guys, the full moon in Libra, that there's something that will be illuminated or highlighted. It's towards something in the future here, the best choice or where you're going, and kind of cutting ties. So this is it. I truly, truly hope this resonates with you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.